Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Here we are from Group 1 Internet Engineering Technology Class B. Here we wi- Here we will present the identification of danger that exist in the Lampung State Polytechnic environment. First, I want to introduce my group of Group 1. First, Rahmat Dinata, Eja Prastio, and Riza Asrofi. Sabar ya. The first thing we have to know is bukan nih, salah cok. Salah. Sorry. Okay, then we get into the main point of the presentation. Namely, first, the title of our research is Identification and Strategies for Controlling Potential Hazard in the Computer Network Laboratory and Industrial Chemistry Laboratory. In this research, we focus on the buildings or facility at the Lampung State Polytechnic, namely the Computer Network Laboratory. For introduction, occupational health and safety is our effort to create the health and safe work environment. To the Republic of Indonesia Basic Health Law Number 9, Year 1960, Chapter 1, Article 2, occupational health is a health conditional which aim to ensure the working people obtain the highest degree of health, both physical, spiritual, and social, by efforts to prevent and treat disease or health problem caused by work and the work environment or next formulation of the problem. First, what are the potential risks of danger in the issue laboratory and in industrial chemistry laboratory? Number two, what is the risk level value from the identification result that have been carried out in the network laboratory and industrial chemistry laboratory? Number three and the last, what control and solution are carried out to reduce the potential risk of danger? Research purpose. Number one, to find out the potential that can cause danger risk in the network laboratory and industrial chemistry laboratory. Three, look for the magnitude of the risk value that can be obtained from the identification of hazard and risks that have been carried out in the network laboratory and industrial chemistry laboratory. Number three, provide solution and suggestion for improvements to potential dangerous risks and have been obtained. Next, methodology. Method of observation. Observation is a data collection technique carried out the talk observation, accompanied by recording of the conditional or behavior of the target object. Interview. The interview method is the process of obtaining information for research purpose by meaning of the question and answer while face to face between the interviewer and the respondent. Next, profile laboratory. First, the network laboratory is a laboratory location in the analyst building on the second floor. The laboratory is used for computer practice activity and is usually. Number two, the industrial chemistry laboratory is a laboratory location in the analyst building on the second floor. The laboratory is used for student practice, research, and independent research activities. Okay, next for identification of hazard in the lab network. Uh, Eja Prastio.
Okay, in here I will tell you about identification of hazards in the lab network. After we conducted research using direct surveys and interview research, we obtained data about the impacts and risks that exist in the network lab. The following are several factors that cause risks to occur. One, there is a loose cable. Cables are in this condition must be replaced immediately because they can cause counseling or a shock reaction if there are people around them. Conditions like this also have the potential for fire if counseling occurs. Number two, scattered computer cables. In the network laboratory, we can see directly that less attention is paid to cable placement. The risks and impacts that will occur in this danger are very dangerous. Therefore, it is necessary to pay more attention to the conditioning of cables around the lab network. Number three, dirty laboratory conditions. Dirty environment make network users feel uncomfortable. Laborat- Laboratory conditioning needs to be considered again to create an environment a comfortable and safe laboratory. Identification of hazards in the industrial chemistry lab. Also, we conducted research using direct surveys and interview research. We obtained data about the impacts and risks in the industrial chemistry lab. The following are several factors that cause risks to occur in the industrial chemistry lab. Number one, the condition of the contact stop is bad. This kind of socket condition is very dangerous if used. The impact that could occur could cause an electric shock, short circuit, or fire. Number two, improper storage of tools. By storing equipment that contains chemical elements, it is very important to pay attention to storing chemical-based practical equipment in an appropriate and safe place. In our research, we found practical tools that were not suitable for storage. Number three, the roof of the laboratory is leaking. In the industrial chemistry laboratory, we found a roof whose condition was damaged from its normal shape. Due to this, every time it rains, the laboratory will leak, which is feared to cause damage to the equipment in the laboratory. And we will continue by result drawing.
Okay, next I will present prevention strategies. Strategies for prevention hazard existing in network laboratories and industrial chemistry laboratories. After this, after describing the dangers that have been identified from our research, we then focus on creating a way to prevent or monitor these dangers by involving procedures, humas, and IoT technology, and using the concept of computational thinking in solving problems. Number one, prevention strategies in the network lab and chemistry lab. After knowing some of the dangers that exist in the network laboratory and also the industrial laboratory, we found a solution or prevention method that aims to reduce the risk of these dangers occurring. Um, Number one, using a cable management box to make the cable condition safe. We found a solution to maintain or tidy up the condition of the cables in the network laboratory, namely by using a cable management box. By inserting the cable into the box so that the cable looks neat and reduce the risk of trapping. Number two, use rubber sauce. The aim of using sun rubber source is to prevent cable shock reactions in the laboratory area and to avoid slipping in the laboratory. Rubber sandals are recommended because the material is not rubber, conduce electricity. Number three, press procedures or rules. By emphasizing the existence of procedures or rules in the laboratory room, the computer network aims to maintain conducive and creating spatial condition the learning atmosphere in the accordance with what is expected. Number four is monitoring with IoT technology. Temperature and humidity sensors help monitor environmental conditions in a computer laboratory. This is important because computer hardware, especially servers and high performance equipment, is susceptible to extreme change in temperature and humidity. This monitoring helps prevent overheating and environmental conditions that are not conducive to computer equipment. Number five is safety procedures. Laboratories are required to have strict procedures that aim to minimize potential impact that will occur. Number six is conducive room condition. With a conducive room, safe facilities, a comfortable room atmosphere can create value. Safety in the room is guaranteed. Number seven is there are six for emergency conditions. Equip six for emergency and install them in AC place scene, as well as mandatory six for commercial laboratories and laboratories using machines and tools.
Okay, next, here we will use the concept of computational thinking. The first of decomposition, which use chemical management. In the computer network laboratory and industrial chemistry laboratory, there are tools to support practical activity. Laboratory equipment has different properties, such as elementary practice equipment to avoid any risks that will occur. Okay. Number two, operating procedure. Number three, environmental monitoring. Number four, personal safety. Number five, security monitoring. Number six, IoT technology integration. Number seven, with the result of the pressure analysis, we conclude the material chemical used for practical activity are classified as moderate risk. With the data that we have obtained from the result of interview that incident that have occurred and occur frequently have a low impact. This is an example for presentation tricks. Next, of abstraction. After carrying out the analysis, we reveal that there will varying impact regarding the level of the damage the had occurred. Almost all of this impact occurred due to a lack of safety procedure and a lack of facility to support activity practice. For example, not wearing the recommendation PPI, which is still not available. IoT technology for practical room temperature sensor. This is example for presentation impact. Okay. For algoritma, continue to Eja Prastio.
Okay, right now I will tell you about algorithm. After knowing the dangers, risks, and impacts on the network laboratory and industrial chemistry laboratory, we will develop several plans whose aim is to minimize the dangers and risks that he is currently experiencing and reduce the impacts that will be experienced again. Below is the plan we put together. Number one, danger of chemical contamination. Contamination of chemicals that are not carried out during the procedure or are exposed to the parts of the body will cause the chemicals to explode, or if they come into contact with parts of the body, they will experience irritation. They will experience irritation, itching, or even wounds. To avoid these risks, the following is a prevention strategy. The first were the recommended PPE. PPE can be called equipment to protect oneself from existing risks. By wearing PPE, it can be said that we have minimized the risks that will occur to ourselves. Second, comply with existing procedures. Procedures are created to provide use with knowledge that that risks are already around us. By complying with existing procedures, we will be more alert about what we are going to do. Number two, danger of electricity. Cable placement conditions that do not interfere. Scattered cable conditions can pose risks to users around the room, like tripping and getting electrocuted. Therefore, it is necessary to create safe cable conditions so that risks do not occur. Pay attention to the condition of the cable. What is meant here is that the presence of a peeling cable which has been previously demonstrated can cause a short circuit or worse, cause a fire in the area. Therefore, it is necessary to maintain the condition of the cable to prevent these risks from occurring by repairing or replacing the cable. Number three, availability of evacuation routes. The purpose of having an evacuation route is if at any time an emergency situation occurs, such as a fire, earthquake, or the impact of very dangerous practical activities and roads. This is used to provide safety for students or lecturers, minimize the magnitude of the impact that will occur from previous threats. Number four, availability of first aid. With the existence of first aid in the laboratory room, if a work accident occurs, such as injuries due to exposure to chemicals, disasters, small fires, and other accidents, other work accidents. This first aid, this first aid is used to minimize the level of impact that will occur from the accident that occurs. And there's a conclusion will be read by Riza Asrufi.
Thank you for Eja Prasetyo. And next, uh, so is the consolation is after explaining the result of our research regarding the identification of hazards that exist in the network laboratory and industrial chemistry laboratory. So it is concluded that we really need to understand the existence of occupational safety and health in our environment. By understanding in detail about occupational safety and health, we can understand what dangers, risks, and impacts around us. In this in this way, we can be more alert to avoid work accidents which will result in losses in aspects or material, physical, or spiritual.
Okay, here is our presentation, namely from Group 1, Class B, Internet Engineering Technology. We apologize if there are any mispronunciation during the presentation. We hope that from this presentation, change can be made the existing building or facility at the Lampung State Polytechnic. That all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Oke, baiklah, presentasi kami. Di sini kami ingin membuka 3 pertanyaan kepada teman-teman sekalian. Oke, ada yang bertanya?
Oke, saya mau bertanya. Saya Fadil Soktariano dari kelas Teknologi Rekayasa Internet yang A. Di sini saya mau bertanya, menurut kalian apakah LabJAR itu bisa dikatakan baik untuk di kondisi ruangannya? Terus alasannya kenapa?
Baik, di sini saya izin jawab ya, Saudara Fadil.
Oke.
Di sini kami bisa katakan untuk laboratorium jaringan komputer untuk saat ini masih bisa dikatakan baik. Kenapa demikian? Karena pada laboratorium jaringan komputer bisa kita lihat sendiri kondisinya dapat dikatakan baik karena untuk fasilitas tentang keamanannya dan kesehatannya juga masih bisa terjaga. Mungkin perlu koreksi dalam penanganan dari aspek listrikan yang masih mungkin terjadi ke depannya. Tapi untuk saat ini masih bisa dikatakan baik. Gitu saja. Fadil, apa bisa paham dengan jawaban saya?
Oke, terima kasih atas jawabannya.
Oke.
Sudah itu aja.
Ya. Ada lagi yang ingin bertanya?
Oke, di sini saya izin bertanya. Nama saya Adam Fikri Naibowo dari Teknologi Rekayasa Internet. Pertanyaan saya, menurut kalian seberapa penting adanya keselamatan kerja pada laboratorium?
Oke, di sini saya izin menjawab tentang pertanyaan dari Adam Fikri. Terima kasih atas pertanyaannya. Tentang menurut kami apakah penting adanya keselamatan kerja pada laboratorium. Oke, di sini kita bisa melihat, maksudnya kita juga dalam presentasi sudah menjelaskan beberapa bahaya-bahaya yang ada pada laboratorium jaringan komputer dan juga laboratorium kimia industri. Dari situ bisa kita katakan bahwa adanya K3 atau kesehatan dan keselamatan kerja itu sangat penting untuk minimalisir atau mengurangi adanya resiko yang akan terjadi pada suatu saat yang akan berimpak atau berdampak kepada pengguna laboratorium, contohnya seperti mahasiswa, dosen, dan pengguna lainnya. Oleh karena itu perlunya peran K3 atau kesehatan dan keselamatan. Sebenarnya bukan laboratorium saja, bisa mencakup aspek-aspek gedung-gedung lainnya. Dan itu dikatakan sangat penting. Segitu saja ya, Dam ya. Oke, untuk pertanyaan terakhir dari Saudara Hafiz mungkin.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Perkenalkan, nama saya Hafiz Rusal Iqbalana dari Teknologi Rekayasa Internet. Ingin bertanya kepada Mas Rahmat Hadinata, apakah solusi yang kalian berikan bisa dikatakan efektif? Nah, itu saja cukup. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oke, terima kasih pertanyaan dari Saudara Hafiz. Di sini saya akan menjawab singkat tentang pertanyaan apakah efektif solusi yang kami berikan sebelumnya dari presentasi. Di sini kami sudah meninjau, maksudnya sudah mengukur dari penelitian kami bahwa solusi-solusi yang kami berikan itu bisa dikatakan efektif atau sudah memasuki kadar atau kadar normal dari adanya kesehatan kerja. Dari pertimbangan hasil kami meninjau bahaya-bahaya yang ada di laboratorium jaringan komputer dan juga laboratorium kimia industri. Oleh karena itu kami membuat solusi di mana solusi tersebut sangat kimia tersebut dan laboratorium jaringan tersebut. Oleh karena itu bisa dikatakan solusi-solusi yang kami berikan atau yang kami kemukakan itu bisa dikatakan efektif adanya. Terima kasih. Oke, sekian presentasi yang bisa kami sampaikan pada video ini. Harapan kami adalah bahwa presentasi yang kami lakukan pada hari ini dapat membuat perubahan atau kemajuan dalam laboratorium jaringan komputer dan laboratorium kimia industri pada lingkungan Politeknik Negeri Lampung. Sekian dari kami, kelompok 1 dari Teknologi Rekayasa Internet B. Kami akhiri, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.